States of mind. States of mind differ from states of consciousness in that they are different modes of experiencing in the waking state. One might differentiate between drug-induced states, psychoses, and what might be called a normal state of mind. Let us first examine what a normal state of mind is. In the normal waking state, the broad range of emotions will be experienced. Happiness, sadness, anger, joy, frustration, as well as a range of drives, hunger, sexual drives, etc. One will think thoughts about one's daily activities and about the past and the future. One might also fantasize to a certain extent. Most people consider a degree of sexual fantasy to be normal, and one might also fantasize about work or a sport one is about to play, for instance. When we are children, it is quite normal to have fantasies, even very surreal ones. In the adult life we experience ambitions and predictions, and there is a way in which these are also fantasies of the mind. One might go so far as to say that whenever one is using one's imagination, whenever one is in abstract thought, one is fantasizing. Even if it is as simple as imagining what your dinner will be like, or envisaging a scenario in a book you are reading. The point to note here is that these kind of fantasies are considered to be normal. In the psychotic state of mind, fantasies also exist, but they take a more extreme form. A sexual fantasy, for instance, may become an obsession. One might create a fantastical persona for oneself or for others. One might envisage being involved in complex scenarios that don't exist for others. The full range of emotions are also experienced during psychosis, but they can become more extreme. Anger may turn to aggression. Laughter may become hysterical. Depression may become very serious, perhaps even manic. It is possible to compare certain drug-induced states to psychoses. For instance, after taking certain hallucinogenic substances, hysterical laughter can be experienced, and this could also be described as a form of psychosis. One can experience extreme fear, which can also be present in psychosis, and thought processes can become highly abnormal, with auditory and visual hallucinations experienced, which is also the case in psychosis. The important point to make here is that there is a similarity between all of these states of mind, and that they differ mainly in the extremeness to which they manifest. If you like, they are varying extremes of the same mental processes.
Now listen up, this is the crucial bit.
In the case of psychosis, one might say that the individual becomes out of control. But it is interesting to ask the question of what is controlling the mind when I am in control. One might argue that I control the mind in the normal state, and that the drugs are controlling the mind in the drug-induced states. But then the question remains, who or what is controlling the mind in the psychotic state, which is so similar to the drug-induced states? The answer to me is clear. Our mental processes are under the same control in all their various states. And what is the controlling power? The controlling power, I would argue, is God.